Joining us now is former competitive gymnast Sarah Klein. She's an attorney who exclusively represents survivors of sexual abuse. She has been open about surviving Larry Nassar's abuse, and she accepted the Arthur Ashe Courage Award in 2018 for representing herself and others who testified at Larry Nassar's trial. It's really good to have you here. I must ask you, you issued a statement today saying this assault on Larry Nassar actually brings back all the trauma you and so many others suffered at his hands.
Yeah, I mean, it's never a good Monday morning when you open your web browser and your perpetrator of 17 years is staring back at you as headline news yet again. I think what you saw in the courtroom in 2018 were girls and women of varying ages, some as young as 8 or 9 years old, up through myself, who at the time was in my late 30s. And so I think today hits the survivors of Nassar in lots of different ways, based on, kind of where we're at in our healing journey. And my heart goes out to all of my sister survivors having to deal with more Nassar yet again.
Right. I mean, you wrote in this statement, quote, "I want him to face the severe prison sentence he received because of the voices of the survivors. I absolutely do not condone violence because it's morally wrong, and death would be an easy out for Nassar." It's true. It would, wouldn't it? It's the same thing the judge just said.
Absolutely. Violence and vengeance are never the answer, and that's never what we wanted. I think we all were after justice and accountability, and my desire for justice, and I think our desire for justice, was perfectly satisfied by the lawful, painful life sentence that he was given in a proper court of law. And like I said in my statement, I believe he should serve every last grueling minute of that sentence and never be considered for a compassionate release due to yesterday's injuries.
This trauma that you and so many others suffered from Nassar continues to reverberate. Simone Biles just returned this week to the gymnastics national training camp. We just saw her, a soundbite of her speaking at the congressional hearings. She's trying to make a comeback now in gymnastics after dropping out of the middle of the Olympics because of mental health issues. She's one of many who've really struggled with mental health in the aftermath of being abused by Dr. Nassar.
Absolutely. Simone is a very dear friend of mine, and I consider her like a little sister. And, I'm significantly older than many of these young women. And as a mother of 2 little girls, I feel fiercely, fiercely protective. And I want them to be able to step into a world where Nassar is no longer headline news. That's what they deserve. They did not choose this for themselves. Child sex abuse is a life sentence. It is a scar that all of us will bear for the entirety of our lives, but this needs to quiet down, and we need to be able to move forward with our lives. Absolutely.
Part of the reason this case garnered so much attention wasn't just because the names of some of the victims are, on Wheaties boxes, for heaven's sake. They're gold medalists at the Olympics representing the United States of America. It was also because of the scope of this crime. We're talking about decades of abuse of little girls, teenage girls, all athletes in Michigan, at the Bella Caroli camp down in Texas, at the Olympic system, even at the elite level. He had access to so many gymnasts, and sometimes abused them even with their mothers sitting right in the room.
Yeah, I think most of the time that was the case, at least in the Michigan cases. Pedophiles don't exist in a vacuum. It took an army of enablers, of adults in positions of authority who received reports of Nassar's quote unquote medical treatment to look the other way, sweep it under the rug. We even saw with my 4 sister survivors testifying in front of Congress, it took a federal law enforcement agency hiding evidence and looking the other way and sweeping this into a drawer for this to actually occur. So I think that's a common theme we see in a lot of these large-scale cases, is the adults in the positions of authority chose to do the wrong thing over the right thing. And here we are still suffering those consequences.
Well, Sarah Klein, I love that you call them your sister survivors, because that's what you all are. And I hope you continue surviving, and we put this latest chapter of Larry Nassar behind us. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks, Elizabeth. I appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.